All right, number 3 on the QR code review is asking us to solve the quadratic by completing the square. So we first take into account that our leading coefficient is a 1. That's good. So we set up and we say, okay, x squared plus 4x plus something. Remember how I told you to keep this little placeholder? Move the 2 to the other side, so -2 plus something else. So what is that thing that we're going to add? We're going to take half of our b term, which in this case happens to be 2, and then squaring that as a 4. So 4 is going to go on both sides of that to complete the square. Now remember, the whole point of completing the square is that your left-hand side becomes a perfect square trinomial. What that means is that the left-hand side will always break down into something times itself, and it will always be half of the b. So this whole piece right here, x squared plus 4x plus 4, is a perfect square trinomial. It always breaks down into this form of binomial squared, and it's always your first term and then half your b. On the other side, -2 plus 4 is just the number 2. Now I'm going to square both sides because that's how we undo a square root. So I'm going to square both sides. So I'm going to get x plus 2 is equal to plus or minus the square root of 2. Move your 2 over. -2 plus or minus the square root of 2. And that's all you have to do for number 3.